This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
This is a mini meditation guided by Bombas. Repeat after me. I'm comfy. I'm cozy. I have 0 blisters on my toes. And that's because I wear Bombas, the softest socks, underwear, and t-shirts that give back. One purchased equals one donated. Now go to bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN for 20% off your first purchase. That's bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN at checkout.
Welcome back. It's another Bob and Tom Extra. This is Christopher. Not only is the Bob and Tom Show live every weekday morning, but every afternoon we'll give you a little extra in case you missed anything. On the big show today, Greg Hahn is in studio. He's coming up right after this.
Ready to optimize your nutrition this year? Factor has chef-made gourmet meals that make eating well easy. They're dietitian approved and ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes, so you can fuel right and feel great, no matter what life throws at you.
Factor arrives fresh and fully prepared, perfect for any active, busy lifestyle. You could lose up to 8 pounds in 8 weeks with Factor Keto meals, based on a randomized, controlled clinical trial with Factor Keto. Results will vary depending on diet and exercise.
With 40 options across 8 dietary preferences on the menu each week, it's easy to pick meals tailored to your goals. Choose from preferences like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, or Keto. Factor can help you feel your best all day long with wholesome smoothies, breakfasts, grab-and-go snacks, and more add-ons.
Reach your goals this year with ingredients you can trust and convenience that can't be beat.
Eat smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/factorpodcast and use the code FACTORPODCAST to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. That's code FACTORPODCAST at factormeals.com/factorpodcast. to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Sam, hey, glad you're here this morning. Thanks for that lock last night. I don't know how you did it, but you said it was a sure thing. Dolphins would cover. Man, that was great. Thanks for the advice.
Not a problem, Chickster. By the way, what's my take?
Well, I thought it was friendly advice at first, but how about $5? You know, you could buy some little Hot Wheels there, or maybe some turtle things or whatever.
Bullshit. $5 ain't gonna cut it, mister. Come across. How much did you have on that game? C note, I think. Well, sounds to me like the Samster's in for half a C.
All right. Fine, you little shark here.
So, how come you didn't put more money on the game, you little p***?
It was between paydays. Sam, I was a little light. I do live paycheck to paycheck.
You should have come to me for some cash. I cleaned up this weekend on that Colts-Packers game. I can't believe my dad took the Packers. What a doofus. He's down 50. But me, I got a brand new bike and 3 new mutual funds.
You're not, Sam.
Come on, Chickster. I'll buy a free ice cream cone. Does that sound good, little feller?
Well, yeah, sounds real good. I just don't know how to thank you, Sam.
Don't worry. You can reimburse me on payday.
Gee, Sam, you're the best.
Anything for a buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Brought to you by the American Gambling Council.
The Bob and Tom Show is still trying to wake up. In the meantime, more Bob and Tom Extra.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Tom, we've got a special guest in the house.
We sure do.
In the studio.
The handsome factor is unbelievable. It's comedian Greg Hahn.
Well, I'm so happy to be here.
Turn your mic on, bud. There we go. There you go.
Hey, check.
That's
Am I on?
Yeah, you're on.
Hey, I'm fired up. Hey, thanks for having me here. You're invited to my house. Naked ping pong in my new house.
All right.
Jello shots and duct tape. Cupcakes and cage fighting. Come on, it's Thursday. We made it to the weekend.
All right.
Thanks for being here. Come on.
Did you
beautiful
finally
Bob and
find
Tom
a new
audience.
house?
I got it. I got the penthouse.
Did
I
you
got the
get it?
penthouse.
Yeah.
Some people have to raise kids, send them to college. I have to pay a big HOA. Come on. Woo!
That's very exciting. Greg Hahn has joined us in the studio. I can't help but notice. I was looking at Greg Hahn's handwriting.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
How dare you bring this on the air?
I think it's amazing.
How dare you?
And I noticed you're a left-hander, the way your S's are slanting.
Interesting.
And he said it like he was
Detective
Kojak. I could tell you're left-handed by looking at your right.
I have one of my daughters is left-handed, so I've noticed that. But your handwriting is so neat and clean. It's like mechanical drawing handwriting.
Interesting.
Architectural drawing. Were you doing that at some point?
No, never.
Wow, very, very clear.
Way to go, Columbo. You got it again.
Thank you.
Yeah, very nice.
Yes.
Your spelling leaves something to be desired. But I look over that way and I see a frustrated and upset Chick McGee.
Stupid world record.
Teen blows audience.
Is that right?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Teen blows audience away.
Oh, okay.
With somersaults. A 13-year-old boy from Germany has broken the Guinness World Record for the fastest time to burst 20 balloons with backward somersaults on a trampoline.
This is a very specific,
How in the world
dumb
is he
record.
doing that?
They have this carousel thing spinning above him with balloons on it.
Yeah.
And then he has spikes on his shoes.
Oh, all right.
Well, that would help.
So he's doing backflips.
So he's doing backflips.
Not somersaults.
Well, I don't know that. Yes, he's doing back. I didn't write this. He's doing backflips. It's the stupidest thing. The setup.
Julius Bile.
Yes.
No relation to Simone Biles.
Achieved the feat with an official time of 44.37 seconds. For this record, Julius wore special shoes tipped with pins in order to pop the balloons, which are hanging above his trampoline on a rotating pole.
All right.
That's amazing.
This is totally useless.
Well, congrats on the record. Most of these are.
Yeah. This is a circus he can join.
Oh, you ain't heard nothing yet.
Oh, yeah.
This sounds like something Hahn would do, because this sounds fun.
Okay.
Are you ready to have fun?
Yes.
Uncle Chick.
From Jackson Hole, Wyoming, they're calling on skiers to help break the world record for the most people skiing in jeans.
Oh, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Wearing dungarees.
Good Lord.
This record is whiter than the snow.
The resort aims to kick off the season. This is a record, hopefully, fingers crossed, yet to come. Scheduled for Saturday, December 9. It's offering participants $25 lift tickets, $25 rentals, and $100 off group lessons.
Wait a minute. You need a lift ticket? That's not part of the experience. You have to pay to get up the hill?
That's the whole point. It's a scam.
It is a scam.
Oh, it's not. It's fun. You get to go skiing
It's a fun scam.
Jackson Hole.
According to Powder Magazine, and this better be about, what's the name of the actor who played Powder?
Oh, boy. Sean Patrick Flannery?
Sean Patrick Flannery, yes.
Is that
I think it was him.
I don't know if it was.
Remember Powder, that movie?
Yes.
Jeff Goldblum? Boy, that's a good one, Tom. See, this kid gets hit by lightning. And
He's very pale.
he's very, very pale. The current record of 80 skiers set in 2020 at Colorado's Arapahoe Basin.
I see.
So they want to. It's the most people skiing in jeans. Now, can you wear a top?
I would assume.
Or is it just jeans?
Wow.
That'd be.
It's not an 80s comedy.
You feel somewhat proud of yourself asking that question. I feel
This
I
is so random. Skiing in jeans is not really that much fun. Legs are going to freeze.
That's why this is the thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. It depends on the
I
temperature.
said skiing in a ski suit.
It wouldn't really be a record, huh?
So skiing with coupon holders only. Can you imagine? Goodness gracious.
But this seems very specifically dumb. Like skiing while smoking Newports. What?
That sounds funny.
That sounds good.
Like a cigarette would go fun.
Newport
Skiing in
always.
jeans? You've never done that.
You know what? Newport advertisements, print ads, always did have them out like throwing snowballs and
they don't show them in an iron lung. With
always some blonde.
they don't show them an iron lung with the family praying beside them with a priest.
He's got the, he's got the cigarette in there building a snowman. Yeah. Newport. Have fun, kids. Yeah.
It's cool.
Merry Christmas.
Now watch me pee my name.
Now, there's a record I'd like to see.
Oh.
The longest name peed?
Longest name peed in the snow.
We could get Kostaki to try it. Kostaki
that's
actually
fun. Well,
See if he can actually pee his whole name in the
Drink
snow.
a lot of water.
That would be
or beer.
That would be a feat. Now, if Greg Hahn were to do it, we know one thing: the printing would be nice and neat.
Oh, son of a
Hey. Oh, you pee with the left. He dresses left.
What is that old joke? It's my next door neighbor's handwriting or something.
Oh yes,
something like that. Or
well, I'm not mad at you because you peed your. It's not, or it's her handwriting.
It's
or
her
something.
handwriting, something like that. Yeah, it implies this, neighbors are having sex. Is what it implies. Very funny.
So she's using his
grabbing a hold of it the right way. Yeah, that's right.
That's a trick. Do you go script or do you print? I guess if it was somebody else's, you could pinch her off.
Wow.
Greg, you glad you came in this morning?
Yeah. I don't like dating girls with poor penmanship.
Oh, really? No.
Are you dating someone right now?
Oh yeah, I did some nice. I know some girls. The whole thing makes me lightheaded.
Oh,
you know?
Really?
You know what I mean? Like when I was engaged, I was lightheaded the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's anxiety, right? This is not a bit. I'm just talking to you.
I know. Yeah, no, you need. Yeah.
You were engaged?
Yeah, I couldn't even see the whole time I was engaged. Way back when, in my 20s.
Oh wow!
What if that happens when I get married? Do you take this girl to be your wife? I don't know. Is she around? Do my shoes match?
He's
smells
blind.
nice.
The man is blind. Now we gotta bring you up to speed on our topic.
Yeah, what's going on?
We're talking about small things. Some may call them pet peeves. Some may call them hills you would die on. Just small things. Christy, give Mr. Hahn an example. What have we talked about?
We've talked about, let's see, what have we talked about?
Well, here's one, Christy. I wanted to get your take on this, if I may. Dearest gang, replacing empty toilet paper rolls.
Oh, my God.
Not just placing them, but actually tossing out the empty roll and replacing it with a new one.
Yeah.
We started about the toilet paper dispenser in this building. It's still in there.
Yeah, it's bad, but
it's still.
Well, and my kids are notorious for this. And then they don't replace it, and you're like, you go and sit down, and it's too late, and you're like, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No, that's where that curtain got. Now
I got a couple of those.
Pet peeves?
Yeah, one of the car dealer doesn't know the horsepower of the car. How much horsepower?
You want to know?
That's what I want to know. That's it. And that's all I want to know.
That's the only
How many
question.
horses?
Yeah.
now,
one.
the opposite of the toilet paper not being replaced is when they drink all the milk and they put the milk carton back in the refrigerator.
It's not just milk; it's anything.
So you've got the cereal in the bowl. You open up the fridge, grab the carton, and it's empty. This won't happen to you, Mr. Hahn, because you live alone.
Yeah.
I can imagine your refrigerator must look like.
So I go out to eat. Why does the waitress park me in the? Why is my table next to other people?
That's what we just said yesterday.
That actually started this whole thing.
That's exactly what started.
How about when the waiter comes up and you say, "How's the fish?" I don't eat fish. Do you work here? Ask somebody.
Maybe lie. Which one are you making the most money on? Say that's the one you always get. How about when the waitress sits down next to you, Mr. Hahn? Do you like
Who
that?
does that?
I like that. Yeah, sure.
You like that?
I like it too.
Scoots up next to you, kind of maybe rubs the thigh. And
It's never happened my entire life, but I
was
think
going
it
to
sounds
say,
fun.
you have waiters and waitresses that sit down at your table?
I don't ever have a problem with it.
I like that.
The only time I had a problem with it is when Chick and I were at a place and she didn't just sit. She sat and told us about her life.
Yeah, well, my sister, she lived in Raleigh for quite a while.
Now, if she'd been super hot, would that have bothered you?
She wasn't ugly. It was literally like,
no, I'll take this. It's okay. You're a gentleman. She wasn't hot enough to sit down. Okay. There.
Okay. That's a nice sexist.
I'll clear that right up.
Okay, this one's controversial.
Okay.
all right.
And we'll get letters both ways on this one. I do not shut off my vehicle when fueling.
Oh, you got to do that.
This guy, this is from Joe. He writes, maybe in the 50s this was an issue, but with the safety measures nowadays, it's not an issue. It will never be an issue again. I refuse to shut off my vehicle when I'm refueling.
All right, whatever.
As I'm writing this, I am at a gas pump.
I have a problem with the guy who says refueling.
What do you mean?
That's a little
You're getting gas.
overkill.
You're not going up to fight the Japanese army.
Yeah,
you're
you're not
getting
piloting a
gas.
You're not crossing the Atlantic.
I have to refuel. No, you're getting gas.
Well, the point is, this is Joe in Toledo. I've had arguments both ways. I know someone who is a, how do I word this delicately? The head of a very large race car company.
Yeah.
And he knows a lot about very fast vehicles. He insists on leaving his car running at gas stations. And he told me, it's you're fine, you're safe, you can do it. Last time I tried that, the guy came running out of the place, screamed at me. So,
I don't like it.
You don't like which one?
I don't like the car running at the gas station.
Yeah, no.
Turn it off.
No reason to keep it running.
I don't know if your engine's in top shape, if it has
What
things
if
leaking.
it's 20 below zero and you want to keep your car warm?
or then that mean that by blowing up the gas station? I don't know. I'm not an engineer. I don't know how this works, but
I don't know how
you're
it works
supposed to
either.
turn it off.
Yeah, I don't know.
And that's an interesting pet peeve. Another guy's his pet peeve is when people are done putting the gas in, they rattle the thing in.
Yes.
But there's a reason to do that, because if you take it out and it drips on your shoes, which happened to me, it ruined a pair of athletic shoes when the gasoline hit the shoes.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you have to rattle it.
Yeah.
It's like after you pee, you have to give it a shake.
You know,
before you put it back in the jeans.
Don't you whack the side of the urinal with it?
And we all know if you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it. Okay.
This is an interesting thing because I never do that at the gas station.
Shake your penis?
Yes.
Shake it like it's your wiener?
Yes. I wonder if more men than women
Absolutely.
do that.
Some women don't know about the shake.
Yeah.
I've seen women pull out toilet paper and wipe the nozzle of the gas.
Front and back.
Right.
Like, oh, I see.
And then the toilet paper roll is empty because the kids were just shaking gas.
And this crazy world.
Have you ever gotten gasoline on a pair of nice shoes?
I have not.
Well, don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen to this one. People that brag about stuff they are supposed to do. For example, women who say they are strong and independent. This isn't 1950. You're supposed to be strong and independent. I'm with you, Donnie. These bitches need to know that they can do whatever it is
What have
a
you
man
done,
allows
Christy?
them to do.
This is Jeff in Fort Wayne, and this is another one of my pet peeves. All involve driving. When you're on the interstate and you have your cruise set and then you're passed by some person, he has an expletive there that I can't read, that doesn't know how to maintain their speed. So you're on your cruise control, they're not, and you keep going back and forth for the next 30, 40
Yes.
miles. Nuts.
Until you
Drives me
finally
nuts.
just sideswipe them off the road.
Or you do what I did in Tennessee one time coming back from a Bob and Tom comedy tour. I'd had it. I zipped past this guy going about 90. Guess who got the ticket? Mwah.
Oh, you lost. You lost
Yeah,
that one.
I did lose
Dang
that
it.
one.
Christy, you got a friend here. This guy, truck driver. I haul flammable material.
Oh, God.
I really appreciate people using their turn signals. It might save both of us.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, very, very
They
good.
put them on there for a reason.
Maybe on career day, you should have paid more attention.
Sir,
Don't blame me for blowing us up, okay?
We have a number of things.
What
to
did I
get
do?
to. If you're having a down day and you want to feel better about life, go see Mr. Greg Hahn. That's all I can say.
Way to go nuts.
He brings joy to the world. And when you're done, you're going to say, wow, I really am glad I'm not that guy.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Hot chicks, though.
And
Chicks
then
love you.
after the show, you go to a bar. You don't want it too bright. What are we doing? Brain surgery? Right?
Yes.
Has that come up already? Bright bars.
Too bright.
What?
Yeah.
What?
But don't you want to get a look-see at
We're
these?
getting our teeth cleaned? No, I do way better. I do way better if she can't see me.
You look very handsome.
Oh, thank you.
I've noticed your hair is a different color.
What is it? Bird's eye maple? Witness protection 22? Those 06? New shade of fake?
New shade of fake!
New shade of fake.
I think it's Elvis 72. New shade of fake. A little bit on the dark side. This
Greg,
time.
I don't mean to put him on the spot, but what do you think of Pat's?
That looks beautiful.
Natural.
Look at him. He looks great.
The silver porcupine.
Let it go.
He looks so cool. I didn't even really notice it.
They called Charlie Rich the silver fox. You are the silver
Porcupine.
Great.
porcupine. That's right.
It does look good, yeah.
Have you ever eaten possum?
No. We have some.
We're talking about.
There's not much in the green room.
We're talking about trying to have a hooker cook us up some possum.
Not a hooker.
No, Jess Hooker. She works here. About having her cook some possum.
That sounds good.
Would you really try possum?
I'll
Yes.
take a bite. There was a possum chain of possum restaurants. The problem was you'd pull up and they always looked closed.
Do you think they're just plain closed or are they
That's very funny.
actually closed?
Wait a minute, I'm going to have to think about that, but I think I like it.
Yeah.
I think I do. Yeah.
No, seriously, we're going to have her cook up some possum.
Right today?
Do it next
Not
week while
today,
I'm
no.
out.
All right.
I think,
Smell up the whole place.
and I've seen some.
Where do you buy possum? Seriously, I looked online. I couldn't find any.
I know where
You
there
don't
are
have to buy
some for
'em.
free.
Yeah, they run around.
I'm sure we have many listeners who would be capable of hunting one down for us.
Are you allowed to hunt possum?
I swear to God, if I walk to my car after this show and there are 30 dead possums in the parking lot.
Well, I did what Tom asked.
That's
King of the snipes.
Here's my dead possum, buddy. Love your show.
Make sure they're dead, though.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Or mostly
You
dead.
might be pretending they're closed. What's coming up, Jim?
Christian news.
Yes, I have
And
Kevin
my
Bacon in the news.
resignation.
This is great.
That's it for another Bob and Tom Show Extra. Catch us on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. For Bob and Tom Extra, this is Christopher. Take care, everybody.
Expert entrepreneur Ed Milet is on a mission to max out your life.
I exist here weekly so that you can make your dreams come true, become the man or woman you're capable of, and then pay it forward.
It's time to get laser focused on peak performance.
Clarity equals focus, and focus equals success. That's what I'm here to do every week with you. Max out.
The Ed Milet Show. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.